What's up guys, NGS here. Time for another video today. Two videos, give you guys a little treat or something. This video is going to be a discussion about Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 2 because the last video was just to tell you guys that it's announced. So I just want to talk about the possible release date, where it's going to go up to, what characters they're going to put in it, and the possibility of an online mode. The first thing, before anything else with the story, you guys want to know, when is this game coming out? Now, we don't know when Storm 2 is going to come out, you guys, but I suspect that it's coming out fall 2010, and here's the reasons why. The original Storm was announced in 2007 as Naruto PS3 project, and then it was released fall 2008. So with Storm 2 being announced in winter 2009, it's most likely going to be released in winter 2010. Now people might be saying that this game might come out earlier because it'll take even a shorter time to make it since it's on the 360. Now that's a possible thing, so we might maybe see it summer 2010, but I'm thinking most likely winter 2010 we're going to see this game on the 360 and on the PS3. For the story arc of the game, a lot of people such as Yuana500 have been saying it should go up all the way to the Hunt for Itachi arc. Well, I don't think it is going to go up to there because by the time we're in 2010, we are going to be way into Shippuden when it comes into the anime, unless they put us back into fillers. But I think we are leaning more towards fillers because Japan kind of like cut themselves with the knives because they put us in too much fillers, which caused them to speed up the anime, which is causing us to get really close to the manga. And you guys know what happens when it's close to the manga. That's right, filler material, you guys. So if it does go up to the Hunt for Itachi arc, I think they're going to make it more worthwhile by making a great story. Now, I don't know if this is going to follow the style of the traditional Ultimate Ninja games or the style of the 360 Naruto games because they're two different ones. Ultimate Ninja Storm is geared more towards fighting, while the ones in the 360 are geared more towards RPG. That's why people say Storm's better. Well, I've played both for the same amount of time, and I've seen that Broken Bond is better than Storm because of its story mode. The story mode is like almost 100% accurate to the original Naruto story. It even added filler in it, which was really cool to give you a break from what you're doing in the story, but that's for a review, not for a video. So I'm thinking it will adopt the style of the Ultimate Ninja series, but I hope that it combines the RPG element from the Broken Bonds and the fighting from Storm to make it one crisp, clean, amazing game. Like, wouldn't that be awesome? The best part of the Bonds was the RPG. The best part of Storm was the fighting mode. Combine those two together, you get a great multi-platform Naruto game. If they did that, I would have no complaints with it being on the Xbox 360. And when I look at it, this is kind of a great idea if they combined both ideas together than just following the normal Ultimate Ninja crappy RPG, great fighting, Broken Bonds, great RPG, crappy fighting. And the reason why it's on the Xbox 360 is because Ubisoft apparently lost the rights to make Naruto 360 games. And just off topic, a lot of you guys have been wondering, why are we seeing like all these badass Bleach PSP games and other games in America? Well, the thing is, Sega has purchased all the rights for the Bleach games in America. So you can honestly see why we're not getting any Bleach games because, well, the only games that Sega has released, Shattered Blade, a couple DS games, and for the majority, those games kind of suck, in my opinion at least. I know the DS game is better than the Wii, but The one thing that I really want more from the game than the story and the characters is just an online fighting mode, because Storm didn't have that, which is really ridiculous because it was meant to be like the best Naruto game. They made it out to be the best Naruto game, but it turned out to be not one of the worst Naruto games, but just one of those Naruto games that's like, you get bored after a week or two of playing it. So if they had an online mode into Storm 2, that would be amazing. It'd be really great. So that's what I'm really hoping they do. And they might add a 4-player mode from the Excel series, like Excel 3, but I doubt that since this isn't going to be the one guy over here, one guy over here. It's going to be like Storm, with over-shoulder cam and you're fighting like that. And we don't know if the gameplay is going to be the same. Like I said, it could be different. They might adopt a new fighting style. I don't know what they're going to do, but it is probably going to retain Storm's original fighting style. Now, the sacrifices that have to be made when it's coming to the Xbox 360. Well, the first thing is the graphics obviously are not going to be spectacular as it was on the PS3. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, no one really cares about graphics. Graphics don't make a game. That's true, but when it comes to Naruto, the gimmick of Storm was that it looked just like the anime. That's what drawed a lot of people into it. With this game, the graphics are going to have to be toned down because the 360 cannot handle that. Everybody knows that. So that's why it's going to have to be toned down for the 360 version, and it's not going to be as fluid. Like, it's not going to have the big extensive backgrounds that Storm had. Like, they cannot recreate Konoha, like the big giant place it was in the PS3 version on the 360. Bonds did it, but the backgrounds were very bland and they weren't really that interesting to look at. It was great, like, oh yeah, this notable landmarks, but it wasn't really, it was just bland in the end. It's because with Xbox 360 games, you cannot have a really, really long story and great looking graphics on a game. When I mean great graphics, like spectacular graphics, like you cannot have Uncharted 2 graphics and have a Demon's Soul RPG combined into a 360 game. The graphics are gonna have to be toned down, obviously. It's because they focus on one or the other, graphics or story length. Like Bonds focused more on story than actual graphics, whereas Storm, even though they had the potential to make an amazing RPG with amazing graphics, they just didn't do that. And most likely because the developers for Naruto are rather lazy, in my opinion. It's like, this is just a game that you're gonna play for like a week or two and then put it aside. Now the character roster of the game, I think it's gonna have like all the big hitters, all the main cast of Naruto, probably all the Akatsuki like Pain and stuff. It's gonna be pretty awesome seeing all the special jutsu and stuff. I really am interesting to see what this game is going to be, because the way I made it sound, like combining Bond's RPG with Storm's fighting style, that looks like a pretty sweet deal. Like combining two best things into one, that looks like a pretty sweet deal. If they don't do that, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. If they don't put it online, I'm gonna be fucking pissed, because that's gonna be so fucking annoying, you know? Now the question is, when is this game coming to America? Well, people have been saying that Shippuden and America, they're like head to head, they're right in there. So we should get the game maybe a couple weeks after Japan does. I'm thinking we're probably gonna get this game winter 2010 or maybe early 2011 at the latest that we're gonna get this game. But the thing is, if you have a Japanese PS3, you can just import this game and play it on your American PS3, because what? PS3s are region free. Play any game in the world, you know? That's one of the best things about the PS3. So these are my thoughts on Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 2, you guys. I can't wait for this game to come out in the next year or year and a half for America. You know, it's pretty funny. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Stay indoors, it's getting pretty cold. Oh man, you can see the cold. I'm in a cold room right now. Gotta put the heat on. Thanks for watching this video, guys, and I'll catch you guys later.